Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Let's Play King's Bounty Warriors of the North Ice and Fire. Today we bring you another special episode with Slick Rounder.
Hey, how's it going?
We're standing with the Archdemon and we're going to pick our bonus. And under consideration with Slick Rounder, we have decided to go for... where is it? The undead killing thing.
Oh, that would suck if it also doesn't have Purifier. It doesn't, you know what? It doesn't have any of the race-specific bonuses, meaning Purifier or the crappy Holy Warrior. This is just terrible.
Okay, then we're with Blind Rage, which we will get naturally.
No, definitely not Blind Rage. We're gonna get Blind Rage in like 10 or 15 battles. We should either choose Headhunter or we should choose Fat Cat. Fat Cat will basically give us another few 100,000, 300,000-400,000 maybe gold. So either 300,000-400,000 gold or plus 10 rage against heroes. So it's pretty close. I don't know. I know you like the gold, but we'll always have more rage against heroes. So good choice. I feel like we should take Fat Cat because the rage, we have the Raven, so let's just take the extra gold. This way you don't have to save up to 5 million and we can spend gold without even a second thought. Anytime we see anything that's purchasable, we buy it right away.
And that's the point, we take it. You read?
Yeah, sure. As soon as you've made your choice, one of the spheres surges towards you and pierces your chest. You feel a sharp pain and at the same time the familiar feeling of your mastery being increased. Your head swimming, you notice Astaroth's face break into a malicious grin as he takes away a thread of light from your soul. Well, mortal, rejoice while you can. Enjoy my gift. I will find you once I've regained my strength. I have taken away a thread of your life, and now I will be able to find you wherever you go. Until then, O brave Viking.
I doubt that, Astaroth. Goodbye. Well, I hope he does not come after us for real. I don't think he's the very forgiving type.
Yeah, I really like his animation. He looks so bad.
He looks a little bit like out of Final Fantasy or something like that.
Or Dragon Ball Z. I don't know if you're familiar with anime, but he has like the flaming hair. I guess not.
Yes, I am. I'm frankly old enough to know Dragon Ball.
Okay, so he sort of looks like a Saiyan there, a Super Saiyan there with his hair, but...
So, let's talk to that guy.
Just look at yourself. Your arms and legs are intact, your head is on your shoulders. Scared? You didn't fight Astaroth, did you? It's just that no one's ever coming back on their own feet after a fight with him. So I'm thinking that you either defeated him or chickened out. The first option is unlikely.
You're wrong! I defeated the Archdemon.
That's impossible. That's just incredible. If I had known, I would have organized some betting. Why didn't you tell me earlier that you were going to defeat him? Damn, now I'll have to search for a new Archdemon. You watch as Lou calculates something in his head. Anyway, Olaf, I see that you don't scare easily. Your parents should be proud of you. Good luck and goodbye and good luck to you. You already have luck for quite a while now, though, Redbeard.
You're such a husker. Farewell. I don't think he sells anything new now. Nope.
Well, we should put... Yeah, check the last spell. We have Sonic Boom already.
Okay.
We should put that... You put all the units? Because remember, he got some new units, like Trolls. I think we've seen Trolls before, but still, it would be relevant to add them.
You're right, as always. Troll. Oh wait, that is not where the... Where is the troll? We're standing here. We're here. Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect. Now we've got 5 Fat Cat. I think it takes some seconds, obviously, to activate the Fat Cat. So now we're going to complete the Scratchy quest, which will include a lot of walking. And we'll take that time to, well, chat a bit and use your experience for units. Many players are not familiar with all units in the game and which units to fear and which units to ignore on the battlefield.
Right. It's perfect that we actually just saw Troll, because early on in this game I gave Troll a serious try. First of all, the best unit against the Spider, and most people consider Spider to be the hardest battle. He's not as hard in Ice and Fire because you get to be a lot stronger because you get to go to Melisar and your units level up and things like that. But Spider was always the hardest battle, at least early in the game. So Troll is the best thing against Spider because it's in a cave, so he has regeneration. So basically the Spider could never even kill one of them. He's also the best unit to get no losses against Spider for people who go to the extreme and play the whole game without losses. But besides that, I gave him a serious try, and the key to Troll is getting extra speed. The only thing holding Troll back, honestly, he's better than all the dragons in combat. He's the best unit in the game in combat, pretty much. Either at night he has regen and he has good resistances, 15 to physical, 15 to fire, 15 to ice, the three most common damage types, and he has regen, which no other unit, no other tier 5 unit has. With that huge 780 HP I think that he has, that's monstrous. It basically makes him invulnerable. Or during the day, and at night he has extra initiative and extra speed, so he could really move. He gets in there quickly, and he's really tough to take down. Or during the day he becomes slower, either initiative and speed, which is why you really need to boost his speed. The initiative doesn't matter as much as long as he could eventually get into the battle, but his resistances go off the charts, at least the three most important ones. His physical goes to 30, his fire goes to 30, and his ice goes to 30. Yeah, we have nothing here until we finish the Scratchy quest. But anyways, I consider Troll to be the best tier 5 unit in combat, and therefore close to the best tier 5 unit, the best combat unit in the game. So, Boris and I discussed an army where we would use the Ogre set, which gives an extra speed to all the tier 5 melee units like Jotun, Troll, Giant, Ogre Chieftain,
Ogre
Chieftain, Ogre, etc. So Troll would be amazing in that type of army. Troll's main use, and units like Troll, tier 5 units that are not magic immune, they're perfect, especially early in the game or for classes like Mage, because target is one of the best disables for the enemy. So if you have a really good tank with a lot of HP, you won't lose any units. This is before you get things like Resurrect, before you get things like Time Back, and you're trying to get the Guardian... Oh, okay, I forgot we're here. Well, I'll get back to what I was saying.
Okay, wait a minute. I have a package from a demon.
What about my medicine? Is it helping him?
I don't know, Advigus. I didn't ask. Here's the key.
Excellent. I've dreamed of getting in there for so long. Spatial spells are so exciting. It's a pity that it's just all theory for me, since traveling isn't something I plan to do. But at least I will learn more about how to travel between different worlds, and at last finish the chapter about road architects in my book. The druid winks at you cheerfully and gives you the second pot of ointment.
Good luck with your book. Goodbye. Let's see what he gave us. A pot? And we can use it. And I always use items. It was very much more common in the King's Bounty original game and in King's Bounty Crossworlds that you can use items you get from quests.
Yep.
It's really more rare here.
Sure. We'll get a few more later in the game as well.
You apply the ointment to your hands and face. Nothing happens for some times. Then a harsh herbal odor starts to emanate from you. Your Scratchy is definitely no threat to you. Despite the absence of any beneficial outcome, you gain some experience from this experiment. 500 experience points gained. Well, if we found that at the beginning of the game, it will give us 2 levels, or 1 at least.
Yeah, that would be insane early on in the game. Well, I'll just briefly touch on how the worst possible things to get, normally, you know where you have stat-up buildings, like plus attack, plus defense, plus intelligence, or whatever, the worst possible thing to get is the experience shrine, or the experience cubes, like the one that we saw in Demonis on the side that you had forgotten or whatever. Those are the worst, because they don't scale very well. You get like a couple hundred experience or whatever, and to get to level 70, you need 3 million experience.
Ugh.
500 experience, that's completely meaningless.
So, you told us about trolls. Do you fear trolls on the battlefield?
No, not unless you have... If you're mainly melee units, then it's not a very good fight for you, because unless you have some really good units, they might not beat the Troll, especially if he has sufficient number. But no, Troll is not a unit that you fear. Troll is a unit that's amazing for the player, but pretty crappy for the enemy, just because they're slow. You can even cast a slow on them, and they're literally dead. They can't do jack. You just run away from them, and you can kill them with one archer. It'll take you 1,000, well, not one archer, because he only has 2 speed, but the Lizardman. There's a Lizardman tier 1 unit. I'm forgetting his name right now. But he's a ranged unit and he has 3 movements. So even if you had just one of them and enough mana, you'd be able to beat a troll by running away and shooting it. So, no, I don't fear him at all. But the units that you have to fear, there are some abilities that are really crappy for the player to use, but are amazing if the enemy uses it. Well, I can't think of too many examples this second, but for instance, the Goblin Shaman. His second ability isn't really great, although it did good work against really high defense enemies like Archdemon or whatever. But killing your own units is not really what you want to do. Oh, here's a perfect example. You know the Guardsmen and the Swordsmen, they have their evasion?
Yes.
That ability is completely useless for the player. Why? You have to lose a significant percentage of your units before it becomes relevant.
But when the enemy has it, it's really annoying.
Exactly. So it does nothing for you, but it makes the enemy almost impossible to kill. You've got whole battles where you haven't been able to hit a guardsman.
So, I think we're at the second last step.
The demon is not as nervous as he was before, and scratching a lot less frequently. Did you bring the rest of the medicine?
Yes, here is your pot. Hey, can you explain to me how this epidemic of yours started?
I've opened a portal into yet another world. You won't believe it, but it was another demon world. That's where this infection came from. Now I need to close it. Since you helped me with the ointment, I think you can cope with this little task too. The bridge will take you to where you're going to close the portal. Just tell my slave that I sent you. You won't have any trouble here. The portal has 2 signs, one to the left, the other to the right. Just turn them off and the portal will close.
I guess I should help you. So...
It's really good that we got a Might Ruin. That's the best ruin that we could get. So, we could even get, we can't get Ruinic Tower yet. Well, let's see how many ruins it costs.
Oh, one is missing.
Oh no, we didn't finish the quest yet. We have to close the portal and then we'll get it. Awesome. No one may pass under my master's orders.
I'm here at your master's request. I've come to close this portal.
Oh, my master isn't just the strongest and most powerful. He's fast too. In such a short period of time, he managed to find someone to close the scratchy spreading portal. Something that no demon is able to accomplish. So does that mean you are stronger than a demon?
Come on, let me through. So... what is now needed is a special combination, and I wrote down the combination. So I hope I get that right. There's nothing terrible will happen if you do the wrong combination. You will just be teleported away and have to ride here again, if I'm rightly informed. And to avoid that, because that takes a hell of a lot of time, I was given the right combination. At least I think it is the right combination.
That's good, because this would have been a pain otherwise.
You're standing in front of a shining portal into the demon's land. You can feel the heat of the smell of sulfur emanating from it. It must be the cause of the epidemic. On each side of the portal, 2 strange glowing signs are floating in the air. What will you do? First, we push the left one. Then we push the right one. Then we push the left and the top. And then we push the bottom. And then we push the top. Was it right? You decide to touch the sign at the top. It fades immediately. Slowly the sign begins to fade as well. Once all the signs have faded, the portal in front of you begins to shrink until it disappears. You have managed to close the portal. Now you need to report this to the road's architect. Hooray! Is there any treasure chest here? No?
Yeah. Well, good job. That took me forever.
So, let's hope we get something out of this.
Well, we get the 1 Might Ruin. That's basically the best reward that we could get. So.
Hooray! Yay! Move, 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 move!
You did a good job, especially for a human. You managed to close the portal. You've earned my praise and this reward. You may just be the first human whom I consider equal with the demon, and that's a great honor.
Farewell, Bilbo. I'll see you don't open the portal anymore. And let's see if he sells something new. He
Oh,
sells
wow.
archdemons?
Yeah. Oh! 20 seconds. That is nice.
Okay, we have one less problem.
Well, there's no real need to buy them now. I mean, it doesn't matter because we have fat gold, but unless we're ready for the dragon army, or the theoretical dragon army, we don't really need to buy them yet. You know what we could do? We could store the dragons, unless you really want to keep them in the reserve, we could store them in the castle here until we're ready, until we have all 5 dragons.
So... Well, let's first move to the lady and see if the lady sells something new to us.
Right. We'll be able to come back here at any time and buy the 28 dragons if we need to. But we should write it down just so we don't forget that this is where all our dragons are.
So that was here. Archdemon, Black Dragon, Fire Spider, and Demon. So, Slick Runner, which unit do you fear on the battlefield if the computer is in charge?
Well, in general, the units that you always fear, I'll discuss units that you fear and then the units that you really fear. Units that you fear are units that could kill your units, which means theoretically ranged units, depending on your army composition. Ranged units are what you have to fear, especially early game, because you don't want to take losses. Some are deadlier than others. Some of the worst units to face are things like Evil Eyes, as you mentioned. You were right about Evil Eyes. First of all, Evil Eyes is a really good unit, and he's a really bad unit to face against, because he could geyser you, he could chain lightning you, he could just shoot at you. In melee combat, he could resurrect himself with vampirism if there's too many of them or something like that, and you're losing in melee somehow. So, he's a unit that you really have to fear. Contemplator is a unit that you have to fear. Ruin Wizard is a unit that you really have to fear. Especially if you're not very strong, he could be almost impossible to kill, and he could do some severe damage with his astral energy, his astral ray. Oh, we have to speak to her. I thought we didn't get any item, and I'm like, oh no.
So...
I was hoping you'd be back. Ziona pats her head coquettishly. How can I help you?
I'm here to talk about the Scratchy issue.
Well, my courageous warrior of the North, tell me about your progress. How soon will I be able to return to my magnificent castle?
Everything is fixed now, Xiona. The portal let the infection is closed, and all of the sick demons are dealt with. The architect got his medicine. Now you can return to your home in heaven.
Oh, you're my hero. It's sort of, the demoness blesses you, and the kiss is so amazing that you feel like you're flying.
After recovering from the kiss, how about my reward?
You just got it, Ola. Or are you about to say that a demon lady's kiss is less than royal? Ziona squints her eyes, and not in a good way.
Not at all. I won't bother you anymore. And... Ho ho ho! I think we are in business.
Yeah, you just got it. In my opinion, this is the best generic weapon in the game, and it's especially amazing on certain army configurations. It's just so incredible. Let's go through all the benefits.
So, we have a hell of a lot of attack.
Yep.
1 astral damage. That might not be much if you're using dragons or trolls, but it is a lot, I think, if you use spiders or goblins or pirates or anything like that. Big numbers, big damage.
Yeah, this would actually be the best item for the spider army.
Plus 25 power to the Armageddon spell.
It makes Armageddon seriously damaging.
15.
And plus 15% power to fire combat spells is really nice as well. It really boosts up your fireballs, your firing. This is at its best for a mage, obviously. But look at that. Special, 35% damage of burning. That's useful for everyone. Why? Because Good Rider's Rage is still close to the best ability, and especially if you could level it up a little bit more, you could get mass burning. And then it's going to start doing even more damage with the extra special from Armageddon's Blade.
Question. She said here, Castle in Heaven is operational again. Do you think we can find new items and new troops there?
Nothing changes.
Ah, crap.
I'm sure.
That was my hope.
Yeah, but anyway, we should be really happy. I don't know if it's guaranteed that you get Armageddon's Blade or it's just a possibility, but we just got one of the best weapons. And also, well, what else is there to do in Hades? Was there any other quest?
I was looking if there is anything we can buy that helps us. Tons of spider imps, spiders. The black dragons I think we bought already, and we have no black dragon problem at the moment.
Right.
So, do you fear dragons?
Yeah, well, I didn't get to dragons. But obviously, if you're talking about units that you fear, dragons are definitely the number one choice. The only one that you don't really have to fear is Emerald Dragon. He's really, really good for the player, but he's the dragon that you fear the least on the enemy side. Later in the game, or even at the mid-game, he's almost not a threat at all. You could even just slow him. He has 6 speed. If you have level 3 slow, he'll go down to 3 speed. He'll never reach you, and he'll never do anything to you if you just slow him down. You could poison him, you could even burn him, although he does have a good amount of fire resistance. Or you could shoot him to death. You could even beat him in melee combat. He only has 10% physical resistance. So Emerald Dragon's not a threat at all if you're facing him. But all the other enemy dragons, in particular Black or Red Dragon, are a real big problem. Yeah.
So, what we could do in theory is we get as much dragons or as many dragons as we can, and then we fight up the low level items, and while we fight them we use sacrifice to bring our dragons to full numbers, and then when our dragons are at full numbers we attack the Iceland.
Okay, fine. However, we're going to need to get sacrifice up to level 2. So we're going to have to destroy some items to get the crystals necessary.
So we destroy that because that is a piece of crap.
Yeah, I agree 100%. That's perfect. That is perfect.
I'm not complaining.
What were you saying?
I'm not complaining.
Yeah, that's the best. We want to be getting those might ruins, so that's the best possible result.
We take runic power, right?
Yeah.
So, let's see. Do we need these boots? No, they're crappy.
They're not crappy, because in snow they're really good, but we could destroy them.
4 crystals. How many do we need to level that up? Please? Aww.
Oh, we'll get there, we'll get there.
Okay. The armor we cannot destroy because, well, we have it.
Well, yeah, we could get Artificer at 3, Artifactor at 3. We'll need to get it anyway. And it'll give us 2 extra mana, which is something.
Ah.
Yeah. Well, that's basically 1.6 Might Ruins, because eventually we're going to start trading our Spirit Ruins for Might Ruins.
So, are there any items that we can...
We destroy that helmet.
Which helmet?
That helmet. I know it's part of a set, but at this point, we have to be realistic. Yes, we could get the set in 1, but is it going to be worth having? Well, it's up to you. If you really want to keep it, then so be it. The items are not very good in the set. Some of them even got nerfed, like the belt that restores mana. It used to be 3 mana, now it's only 2 mana around. But if those are good units, so maybe you don't want to destroy the set. It's up to you.
Do we have other items that we can destroy?
Yeah,
For example, this bow.
No, definitely not the bow. The bow is amazing. If you ever want to use demons, there's no better weapon for them, in my opinion.
This one
no
here?
better than Demetrius at 3.
Okay.
But we should destroy that Knight's helmet and the entire Knight set, and I'll explain why. look at the benefits. They're completely trivial. 400 leadership is not even worth mentioning. It's not even a level up. 3 defense is not impressive. And I know that there's a 20% leadership discount, but we already have other items like the tier 4 armor that gives, like that armor, that's not part of the set. And that's much better than the armor that you would normally have to wear, namely plus, well, not much better, but, and it already gives the leadership discount and 600 additional leadership. So in my opinion, we could destroy all those crappy items. Even if we were using knights and horsemen, what would we want? We'd want twinkling boots so that they have better physical resistance. So we could destroy the entirety of that set, in my opinion, without hesitation.
The sword is crappy too?
Yeah, compare that sword to Armageddon's blade. Plus 6 attack for all those units, or plus 8 attack, astral damage, extra burning. There's no comparison whatsoever.
And we have no moral problems with humans, so the moral is not our problem.
Right.
And we've got sacrifice. Good.
If you really want, we could go through a few more of the items and see if they're worth destroying or not.
So, let's see. Undead. I don't like undead.
We might want to keep this, because we're going to get the entire set. And the benefit, look at the set. Plus 10 attack, plus 10 defense, mana, and rage. That's for every unit that you have. And it severely weakens all the enemy units with minus 10 defense. So that's as if you're getting an additional plus 3 or plus 4 attack. So even if you don't use undead, the set is actually really good. So I don't think it's really worth destroying it unless we're desperate. That we should destroy. And the burial mask, I eventually saw what it is. I found it. It's absolute crap. Absolute crap. Definitely should destroy that.
Minus attack, okay, I don't take it.
Plus 2 attack it gives. The Armageddon's blade is better than the entire set bonus.
So... that is... well, the hunting boots are good, but the set...
yeah, the set is crappy. The hunting boots are amazing, but the set is crappy. We could destroy it. We should destroy that as well, because it's horrendous. It's part of a quest, but you can't even use this item for the quest. You'll have to find another one, which you could get from beating an enemy. So it's worth destroying. And we should destroy those boots. They're horrendous. They were okay in other games, but here you have boots that give you plus 1 speed. Why would you want to cast the haste that will give you an additional speed if you could just have a permanent plus 1 speed? This item, the set looks good, right? 20% health and permanent knockback. It sounds amazing. But only the 20% health works. The permanent knockback does not work. And there are much, much better items besides the armor. So for the dwarves.
So
we should definitely destroy it.
It's out. This I want to keep, because there might come the time when we need the fire resistance.
Okay, if you want to. So be it.
So the shield.
The set bonus is really not impressive at all for the Snow Elf set, the Ice Lord set, and most of the items are not good besides the Snowball. Cold protection is so narrow. I really think we could just destroy it, honestly.
So away! Oh,
yeah.
We've got this shield 2 times, so we can destroy it.
Yeah.
Hooray!
Really good. That we should definitely keep. This is one of the best boots in the game, best belts in the game. Actually, it's close to the best belt in the game. If you're using any of these races, then during the night, or the evening, it's absolutely the best belt. It gives you plus 4 stats, which is great, and plus 1 speed, which is humongous. So definitely don't destroy that. That's really unimpressive. If we destroy the helmet, then we should destroy that. Did we destroy the helmet?
Yes.
Oh yeah, then we should definitely destroy that. Oh yeah, we're going to upgrade all of our fire necklaces, and we'll be able to destroy them.
Sadly, we cannot destroy this one here.
Yeah, it sucks, because it's part of the quest item officially. What is that item? Signet of the Curse. If you decide that you want to end up using Undead, then maybe it's, or Undead Lizardmen, if you get the right ones, then maybe it's worth keeping.
No.
Honestly. Okay, if you don't want to, then fine. It has a really bad downside, namely losing all your mana. So
This, I think, might come in handy someday.
really doesn't. That's only 25 magic resistance of droids.
And only magic, not resistance to everything?
Yeah, and it only benefits just the maximum 2 droids. It's a horrendous item considering how difficult the fight is. Absolutely destroyable. Awesome. That's part of that crappy set, and the item's not amazing. It's the best item in the set, but it's still not amazing. That's such a powerful item. For the other classes, this is one of the best artifacts in the game. For you, it's sort of useless, but okay, if you want to destroy it, you can. It's only if you decide that you want to use some other songs to give you minus initiative,
Then it
if
might...
you have this item, you'd be able to do that and still have speed. We should destroy that.
So...
Definitely should destroy that.
That we already destroyed the set.
Oh, we did?
That...
Oh, we did it. We didn't destroy the vampire blade because I said that the.
Oh, crap.
Well, we might find another one.
Okay. So the
I
trap.
think this is a mistake.
Oh,
But yeah,
we-
should definitely destroy the trap.
No, we should keep the trap because we need artifacts to give to the Valkyr. And
Sure, but we're gonna just be giving her level 1. Is that a level 2 or a level 3?
level 2.
Okay, let's count how many we have.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That we better keep. 6.
Okay, fine. You're right. We'll keep it. You're right. We'll keep it. Unless we find more tier 1 artifacts.
That I want to keep.
I wanted to give it a try, but I couldn't find, believe it or not, I couldn't find peasants or archers because I didn't have access to a certain castle, as we'll see soon. But yeah, I think it's worth destroying.
Let's see what we get out of it. Okay.
We have the set and the Dagger of Judgment. I don't think it's great, but
There might come the time.
yeah, we could keep it for now. Okay, so good. Let's see what we have. And how many crystals? Wow, 63. Well,
And-
maybe we should start upgrading a few of our spells. Better to spend them than to sit on them.
There's one spell I definitely want to upgrade. I made very, very good with this Power of Light. And we will be fighting Vikings, dwarves, humans, and elves soon.
Yep, definitely a great item. Great spell. Let's upgrade it to the max.
So, I think sheep should... Oh, hypnosis, sheep, and turn back time we should...
Not hypnosis.
Turn back time? It
Well, we
works?
should wait on turn back time. We'll need it when we have tier 5 units, but we don't have tier 5 units.
So
If
sheep...
you want it, you can get it, but there's no benefit unless you have tier 5 units.
So, we're going for dragons. I think it would... Oh, we should inscribe those things
we-
here.
Describe some of the spells. Cloud of Poison, sure.
The geyser
Absolutely.
might come in handy, and we should even... Oh... Boo, yay.
Let's definitely upgrade it. Geyser's close to one of the best spells in the game.
This will hurt. This will hurt a lot.
I know, but we really need it.
And now we're blank.
Yeah, this sucks, but what can we do? What can we do?
Okay, I think one of the black dragons is here. So we'll start parking our units and trying to get the dragons together. So, you were saying about the units that you fear on the battlefield.
Right. Well, we discussed the most relevant units that we fear, namely dragons, ranged units, spellcasters like Ruin Wizard. Well, he's not. Well, he is a spellcaster, but and like Evil Eyes. A unit that's really annoying is the Witch Doctor or whatever his name is. You know I'm forgetting his exact name, but when he casts magic block on you.
Oh, you take damage. It's the same as the hunter.
Right, but even if you pick up a treasure chest or whatever, or Trista's gift, you also get damage, which I think is a bug, because it's only supposed to hurt you if you cast spells or use abilities. So he's a really annoying unit. Plus, you cannot cast sheep on him, you could cast sheep on him, but you can't cast anything else on him, or even poison or whatever. I'm pretty sure it's bugged, because it's supposed to be like Demon's Restoration, but as soon as you cast something on him, it goes away. We could destroy those Inquisitors.
I think we can buy plenty more if we need them.
And the chances of us using them are so slim. We could even destroy the 38 Warrior Maidens, because we're going to have access to a ton of them, even if we decide to use them.
Are you sure we get enough of them?
I'm sure we get enough of them, yeah. You'll end up having thousands of them. There's places that you automatically get a ton of them. And I think we already might have a bunch of them.
So now comes the tricky part. Oh, we must go back to Demonis. And there is a castle where we can store 3 more troops, if I'm not mistaken.
Well, do we have access to all 5 dragons right now?
Yes, we have. Not in the numbers we need, but in the numbers where we can activate per sacrifice and get the rest of the troops.
Okay, but do we have enough ice dragons? Because we're not going to be able to sacrifice for them.
Yes, we have.
Okay, perfect. If you're right, then perfect.
So I think you can die.
Yeah, we could destroy the. Okay.
Oh wait! I'm not. I think these are Gorgons.
Destroy them. We're not going to have so many of them. We shouldn't destroy them. We could destroy the Gorgons. We could destroy. Yeah, that's just too small a number.
So, and I think on this island here we can buy Gorgons up to almost infinitive. If I'm not mistaken. If I'm mistaken, they're the normal... Do you fear beholders per se? What do you think about a beholder army?
The beholders this game are like the best. As in, even though it says that there's a quest, there's not. That's a bug. But the Evil Eyes and Contemplator are amazing, amazing additions. They're close to the best new units. No, they might be the best new units, and they're awesome. The regular... Okay, how many do we have? Oh yeah, we have 271, no need to worry if we ever wanted to use them. Gorgon itself, especially, you could get it right away in the Viking Islands, so he's one of the best units to use early game, and period. He's a really good unit. Summoning royal snakes, or even just the lesser snakes, is a big, big deal. And his curse ability, while completely useless against undead, is actually quite relevant, and his attack is decent as well.
So, where are the... I found something very, very concerning, and that is, when we use the dragon army, we're losing Odin's flag, which I like a lot because of the attack bonus.
Useless. It's completely useless to us.
And
120% attack is meaningless, because we're going to have 150 attack on all our units, especially once we put Regina there.
we cannot wear any weapon.
Yeah, that's not good, but it's not a big problem. Even the Armageddon Blade wouldn't be great, because it would only give us 1 extra astral damage. We're not losing much without having a weapon, if we have all dragons. So it's not a big deal.
I would have been happy to use the dragons and the sword of plus 15% critical hit.
Yes, that's exactly what would have been good. Look, it's up to you. You know what you could do if you really want? You could just take one of the regalia away, the plus 10 leadership. I think the plus 15% critical hit might be better.
Yes, but then it's not the dragon army.
It is the dragon army. It's just that you use the items that are the best. Oh, and you know what we could also use? The belt of luck. Plus 10% critical, unless you really want the extra 5% experience. But the belt is starting to lose relevance at this point.
So...
Plus 10% experience is not very impressive. Plus 10% critical hit means all our dragons are going to be critting much, much more often.
50%? More than 50%? Nearly 50%? And, well, they're always letting me down. This two here.
But the crit rate is actually going to be higher than that due to morale, and also, well, what other spells is there besides Power of Night and Plague?
Sheep.
Oh, and there's Undead Spiders. Do we have it written down? Because for the Spider Army, there's the Undead Spiders that we need.
Undead Spiders, Vampires. So what we need now are the ice dragons.
Right. And if we just had the cave spiders and the venomous spiders, then we would have all 5 units for the spider army. Now the spider army is sort of difficult to use because you only have 1 shooter, but their stats are going to be so insane with the spider shield and the spider belt.
And they die by the millions.
Yeah, but our units aren't going to die because we're going to be killing the enemy immediately. In 1 hit, we'll be able to take down even dragons, anything.
So there should be some here. And 16 are here. And I think we have stored more in the castle. Oh,
wait, before you go anywhere, check the spells out again. This is really important. What's the second spell? Call of Death we don't have to worry about. Do we have Zlogan?
yes, we have.
Did we inscribe it?
Now we have.
Okay, well, don't do... Oh, okay, fine. Well, we'll need it anyway. The reason is, this is a way to restore Bone Dragon. As in, even late in the battle, if we had lost a Bone Dragon, and we really might, then we could cast Vloggin on a corpse and move our Bone Dragon in there, and he'll lose his turn, but he'll resurrect. Understand?
Yeah. How is the strength of the resurrection determined? By the number of the stack we killed, or simply by our spell power?
By the stack killed. The percent. Well, our spell power will increase the percentage. I'm pretty sure. I'm not 100% sure, but it will increase it might not. I'm not sure if it does. But it's the stack. Let's say there were 1 million peasants, then even a level 1 Zlogan will get us back a ton of Bone Dragons.
So, move it, move it, move it, move it. And
what's
8.
the total amount that we could have?
21. We are short of 3.
That sucks. This gives us a reason to take down one of the regalia, as in one of the 10%. Because we're not making full use of it. We don't have to, but you know, we should take that executioner back because we want to store it in Demonis.
Right.
The reason is that you want to store your demons in Demonis because we're going to have to buy more of them anyway if we would ever take them back in the army.
I totally like the Axe army. This Axeman army is totally highly efficient.
Yeah, it's amazing. I'm really impressed with your idea to use that axe. That weapon is surprisingly good. I mean, it only works on those axe units, but 30% critical hit is not a joke. It's really not.
So I think there are more black dragons here.
Well, the black dragons we have in Demonis. You mean bone dragons?
No, I think there are 4 black dragons here waiting for us. The question is, do we need them to buy them here? As in, not here, but in the castle where the Happy Bird was. I think there was the opportunity to buy. Well, was the Happy Bird here? No, the Happy Bird.
Yeah, it's in the other island. But we don't need to go there. If it really only had black dragons, I don't remember. But we could just go to Demonis because they have 28 of them. We'll never run out. And we might want the 4 here in case we can't get to Demonis. And soon we won't have access to Demonis for a while.
So, let's move it.
But do you see what I'm saying about the ice dragons? Since we're down 3, if we would take off that regalia, then we'll be able to use like 18 or so, I think.
And then we can use this weapon.
Right, and we're going to find a better weapon for them soon. And the Emerald Dragon, we could just put 1 in the reserve. How many is the max that we could have? 22, 21?
21.
21. Yeah, so we could just put 3 in the reserve or whatever. Or we could store the 3 in Demonis for now.
We can put them in reserve because we have to go to the castle anyway. And then we get rid of this 2 and then we have room to spare for them.
Yeah, honestly, I think the plus 15% weapon is better than minus 10 leadership. And that weapon got nerfed. It used to be plus 20% critical, which is really serious.
We could put it all on one bet, meaning I could store away one of the dragons here in the castle. So we have one free slot, and then we activate the Colossus spell, and then either we get some kind of demon, giant, augury, what, I don't know, or we get one of the dragons we need.
Yeah, the better logic would be to pick up level 5 units like the Ancient Ant, the Trolls, units that we already have access to, and then try to call it Colossus. But that would require a lot of running around at this point.
Oh, that's true.
So if you really want, what's the dragon that we want the most? We want Ice Dragon the most because he's the only one we won't be able to get more of. So what we could do is we could store the Ice Dragons in the castle, the Ice Dragons and the 2 demons in the castle, and then use the Call of Colossus to see what we get.
Okay, we can make the odds a little bit better if we put the Bone Dragons away as well. Then we get the chance to get Bone Dragons if everything else fails.
Sure, but that doesn't matter because we could still sacrifice for the Bone Dragon.
Right.
You know, a big problem, it's my fault, but I don't think we got turned back time to 3, right?
Nope.
Yeah, that's a huge problem because we won't be able to sacrifice.
So...
You know what we could do? We could just buy a unit to sacrifice, and the demons are a perfect choice. We could use our demons and just sacrifice them. We have 1 million of them there, and we have 60 in the reserve. So, but yeah, first we'll use the Call of Colossus.
Okay, fingers crossed. Archdemons. Archdemons are not bad, but...
Not what we wanted. Yeah.
So, we keep those to offer them to the gods.
Let's, well, first we need to put 3 emeralds away. For now. And we'll remember that we have them there, or we'll write it.
So
now, who do we want to sacrifice for when we start doing these battles? We'll buy the black dragons, and then we want to start sacrificing for the red and the bone. Again, I'm not sure. You said that you're able to sacrifice other units for the bone. I'm not sure of that, but if so, then that would be great. If not, then we'll just buy those black knights and sacrifice them.
So, we've only 16 of them, so let's change that. Ah, crap.
Yeah, let's store those emerald dragons in the castle that we just came from. And we could do the battles over here.
Right.
There's no need for us to go anywhere. We can fight them here.
We need 9 red dragons, and we need... wait a minute. 1 million bone dragons!
Yeah, well, the good thing is we're going to have a lot of time now to do it, so...
Okay. Whew. So, let's talk to the Raven. Oh no, I think the first battles we should be able to do without the Raven.
Sure, but there's no downside to using the Raven.
So, Raven. Excellent. Okay, we should not forget, we're not here for the kill. We're here for the replenishment. But of course we want to minimize our losses. So we're trying to take control of the battlefield, meaning we kill everyone that might be a problem and keep those units back that we cannot replenish.
Yeah, we could keep those 18 Scoffer Imps, for instance. We could keep them alive, and then we could sacrifice our heart's content.
Good point. We take the money, and... Okay, we start replenishing our numbers. Let's hope that works as predicted.
Yeah, it works. Perfect.
We're only getting 1?
Yeah, because look, it does 2,000 damage, 2,100, and 60% of that. If we had a little bit more intelligence, we could even equip that +4. If we did, I think we destroyed our +4 intelligence item. We probably shouldn't have, but that would actually give us 2. But whatever, it's fine. It will work. The problem is that we have magic resistance. That's why it's only doing 1866. But there's nothing we could do about that. Unless we would hypnosis. But that will just cost us mana pointlessly.
Oh, this is gonna hurt a lot.
Yeah, our demons are gonna have a hard time.
So...
We just need to destroy the towers. But with him, all we could do is poison or something.
So they stay back.
Well, we could have just gone and poisoned the executioners, but whatever. Let's destroy the towers. That's the only thing that matters.
These are the towers that are the most dangerous.
Yeah.
Because they can call in reinforcements.
Mm-hmm.
And if we get enough rage...
Yeah, you're right. We want to be able to rage the whole left side. So, yeah. Perfect.
So, destroy that one. Die! Tower of I don't care. So, we need more rage.
Yeah, this will be perfect for our mana. Now we start getting to use them. Awesome. Look at that plus 30 mana. That's insane.
And
look at that rage that we just got.
And...
Awesome.
down you go, all of you.
Yeah, the Emerald Dragon's going to be really useful now, gaining mana for us.
So at least that's working. Nice idea, lady. I hope we didn't underestimate the Scofferims.
No, they can't touch any of our units besides Ice Dragon. Well, if they throw a fireball at him, but we'll destroy those 134.
So...
You know what we could do if we want to save demons? It doesn't really matter, but we could cast Peacefulness. Peacefulness is the best, since for a long time... Well, let's see what level we have Peacefulness to, and let's see how much health it gives us. If you even inscribed it, you might have deleted it. This is the only time it's going to be really relevant.
Nope, no peacefulness as far as I can tell.
It's not the end of the world. No matter.
So, demons to dragons! Oh, yay. Okay, these guys here must die. I'm not comfortable with the knowledge that these guys are around.
Yeah, definitely not.
Ooh, a critical! Impressive.
Nice.
But not much damage compared to that what our other guys can do. Oh, do you know when we get a real problem? If that little Scofferims manages to set our dragons aflame.
No, it won't matter. He only has 2 fireballs. Well, yeah, let's move our Ice Dragon away from it, because the only unit that could maybe die is an Ice Dragon. And we definitely don't want to lose an Ice Dragon.
So...
we'll be able to get some rage. You know what might work? I'm not sure, but the magic ability of the Emerald might get us magic if we destroy...
the crystals?
I'm not sure, but...
Yeah, those guys you can burn up all day.
And so this is just going to take a while until we run out of mana, but it'll be worth it, because we're getting our units for free.
Well, the terrible thing, it will not take that long to run out of mana for us.
Yeah, that's unfortunate, but... Oh, you know what we should have done? Well, it's my fault, but... Well, it doesn't matter now. 4 mana, yeah, we're not going to be... Well, how much is it for... It's 30 mana that we need.
Right.
No, we can't do it. Well, we might as well finish the battle, because, it'll take us... Well, okay, fine. We can wait till we get 30 mana. It'll take 3 more rounds. But what we could have done is we could have Magic Springed our demon, and then anytime we cast Sacrifice,
we get
mana back.
That's clever.
Yeah. And if we had Timelessness at 3, then we could have the Magic Spring lasting forever, or for like 9 turns or 8 turns or whatever, as opposed to only 3 or 4 turns.
So... round 8. Last call. Good work, and time to get rid of those. Very nice. So let's fill them up again. The question is there a place here where we can regain our mana?
Isn't. We're going to have to make heavy use of our Raven. Well, there's no need for us to go anywhere. There's only that rage thing, but we can't use it unless we can only use it once or whatever. Let's just use the Raven as much as possible. Nice.
Come on, Raven, you can do it. Okay.
Well, how many mana potions do we have left? And we should move the mana potions to the front. Well, that's good enough.
So, what is that? Resistance to fire, but I think I've got 2 of those boots. Yes, I have, so I can destroy one of them.
Yep, perfect. Because we're really going to need to save our crystals for time back at 3. It's going to be our only way to resurrect our dead dragons, besides the bone dragons.
So, another. Good, good, good. We know the drill, we know the kill. Hopefully we'll get out with even more bone dragons.
That sucks. We're outsped by the Archdemon.
How is that?
Oh,
Oh, this is bad.
Look, just two Archdemons did 173 damage with his ability to our Ice Dragons. This is exactly why I told you. Ice Dragons would have been horrendous here. Look how pathetic, well yeah, that's perfect to use that. But look how pathetic Ice Dragon's defense is, because we're in lava. It's probably only at like 60 or something, instead of 110. 64.
Oh boy, that's terrible. So, who do I want to kill? I
Fire
think...
ability, as in instead of attacking the Executioner, move near... We just need to get the line, the Executioner and the tower with the fire ability. I'm not sure if it hits the tower, but... yeah, it does.
Geronimo!
That ability is much, much better than the Black Dragon's ability.
Oh, we have forgot something. I think we must get Sacrifice up. Oh, we cannot because we do not have Chaos Magic to 3. That would be far easier if we had Fire Magic up.
Sure, but it would also require us to get an additional 40 crystals. Well, we'll check. The next time we look at Sacrifice, we'll see how much it is to get to the next level. But it would take forever.
So, you go there and make me a proud man.
The only problem is we need to keep those 24 Scalper Imps alive at all costs. We should start using Krista's gift for money.
So, Demon, you're here to bleed and to pay, and that's your entire job.
Well, we should use his running. Just in case we use demons again, we want to get him +1 speed. Running and even use the pentagram. Well, not such a big deal.
Wait a minute.
Let's see. I doubt that it could get us more than what we started from. You know, it might actually resurrect the Bone Dragon. I'm not certain about that. If it resurrected the Bone Dragon, then that would be a great way for us to get more Bone Dragon. A great way to revive the Bone Dragons without having to cast any spells. I'm not sure if Consume Corpse does that.
Did it?
No, it
No.
has to go more than what we had. But let's say we had 17 to start and then we lost one, it might bring one back. I'm not 100% sure. But if it does, then it's incredible, and the Bone Dragon's even better than he was in previous games.
So, you get rid of that thing?
And then we'll want to move the Ice Dragon away, because the Scalper Imp could kill an Ice Dragon if he burns him with Ardent.
Good, you stay... You're okay. Do something for the experience.
You can also destroy the crystals with attacks to get experience. We should use the Bone Dragon, because he's going to be the slowest, so he's always going to be behind on experience. Well, that won't get us experience because we didn't hit a target, but if we destroy the Ice Crystal, then it gives you 5 experience. And it gives you Rage.
So... Run for your life! Well, fly for your life or whatever. So, what do you...
The next ability that we're going to want to get for our hero is actually Anger at 2. The reason is, now we have a 60% chance to get 2 activations of Rage a turn, but the problem is we're not getting enough Rage. So if we get Anger up, we're going to start getting a serious amount of Rage.
So yeah, we need more Rage, that's for sure, and I think we can end it now because we have no more
mana.
Good work. Oh, we're losing demons by the minute.
Yeah, but luckily we have another 700 that we could buy or something like that.
Yes, here. Welcome to the team. So, Raven, Raven on the wall. No, Raven, that is not what I've been asking for. Now the question is, what is the next? What is easy to upgrade? I think this one. From 1 to 3, that might...
1 to 3 it's fine, but we should definitely not do the tier 5 battle yet. I mean, it will be able to win anyway, but that's one of the harder battles that we have remaining.
Okay, then we upgrade this. We should be able to do this.
Well, what's the benefit? Wait a second. What's the benefit? We get free money.
We get the ability to level up those guys to get more dragons into our army.
No, what I meant is, what if we use the Demetrius, what does it do? It gives us free Demon Portal, which is a free 3,000 gold. So yeah, use it. It doesn't cost crystal. First use it. Yeah.
And yet it's now upgraded. I hope...
When we upgrade it, we get to use the Demon Portal ability again, so...
Ooh, that is a little bit stronger than I expected.
Sure, but we'll just cover one of the sides with, what's it called, with our Lord of the North. Oh, I didn't realize the Bone Dragon was so fast. I wonder why.
He has speed 7.
Oh, he's outspeeding Red Dragon at 6-7. They're both the same, but for some reason our Bone Dragon, maybe because he has more numbers, is going first. Well, as soon as we get our Black Dragons, he'll be our fastest unit.
I have an idea. Let's hope I'm not wrong. Do the job.
Nice, it even hits the tower. That's really good.
And now, do even more job.
So before we use our Emerald Dragon's ability, we should use our Sacrifice to gain extra mana. We need to keep those imps alive. We have to keep the 133 imps alive.
Aye. At least some of them. We can kill...
Yeah, that's what I meant. Maybe the fire ability won't kill them all.
It should not. No, it will not kill them all, but it will get the job done.
Yeah, so we'll attack them like that, yeah, sure.
On the other hand...
Fire at them and the tower. With the dragon. As in, we go right in the middle? Well, not in the middle, because we need to...
But he can go there and use his...
Yeah. So let's just attack the one to the demon. The right of the demon. The tower to the right of the demon.
This one here?
Yeah.
Die!
Now let's check out our Red Dragon's crit rate.
78%.
That's amazing.
Nearly as good as our Axeman. So...
No. That's where we want our Emerald to go.
Oh.
Move him back.
I can't just go one thing back.
Move him one back. We have to put the Emerald Dragon there to gain mana. This will give us a free sacrifice.
The Emerald Dragon cannot attack. It's too far away for him.
Damn it. Well, then we could... that sucks. Well, we could take out the Cerberus.
Cyberry, okay.
We could also use his magic ability against them. We'll only gain, like... Oh, well, we already attacked it, or... Oh, no, we didn't. We'll only gain like 10 mana probably, but still. Better than nothing. Oh, wow. It gives 30 even from one enemy. You know what we could have... Well, if we had been at like 0 mana or whatever, and then we attack many enemies, maybe it'll give us maximum mana. That's its ability is so good.
It could be...
I've used it as like a year ago or whatever, and what the hell? Oh, we didn't destroy enough towers. Well, it's not any threat to us, but still, we should definitely get rid of those towers.
So... You do nothing. Oh, I hate this.
Well, we can restore our health with the Bone Dragon. So we definitely need to get our Ice Dragons back, because they could get burned. Ooh, nice.
Defense.
Level up. That's an oh my gosh! Look at that level up. Damage, summon, and critical. Those are the most important things. That's an awesome level up. He's gonna get plus 20 damage, maximum. The most that you could get is 2 damage upgrades. So sometimes when you had 20 damage, you used to say like, oh, I wish I would get a damage, but it wasn't even possible.
So we definitely want to get rid of this tower.
It's a little risky though, but as in if we don't crit or get max damage. I didn't check how much HP it has, but still. Okay, good. He's critting like a monster.
And you run for your life!
Yeah, and we want to also destroy we'll use our demon to destroy the tower, unless he can't reach there. If not, then we'll just,
Will this kill those little fellas?
Yeah,
no.
It'll kill a few of them. Why not? Definitely use it. We'll kill the tower with it.
Good work.
So we'll use our sacrifice now, and then hopefully pick up the mana balls with the emerald.
But I will not revive this once, but this once.
Right, yeah, I meant that we'll pick up the balls with the emerald. That will gain us 20 more mana.
So, you will block.
Just 10. Yeah, it's a matter of time, so we could do it quickly by quickly defending.
You kill this guy. Sure. Oh, wonderful.
He's still doing damage, even though he's severely weakened. It's that pentagram with +2 morale. And we need to lower those numbers a little bit. 117 is still a little bit of a threat. Oh,
but
can we move one more back? Oh, it's too risky. It's too risky. Well, there is one option. We can move one back and then use his pull.
But he will die.
If we use his pull, then the chances of us critting are much slimmer. How much HP does he have total? Check how much HP he has total by going to health. 6,035. So now move one away, like one to the right, so that we could use our pull, and then we'll see how much damage it does. But don't use it. Oh no, for sure kill it. No, definitely not. I forgot it does even more damage. So we have to defend. There's no choice. Yeah, that's fine.
We're not burning, everything's good. Eat something. Good.
That ability is awesome. What's its additional effect? What else does it do? The Bone Dragon's ability?
Wait a minute.
Yeah, we'll check. I'm really impressed with the Bone Dragon. And we probably wanted to use the Fire Dragon to oh, I know what it does. It makes everyone timid. That's not very good, but it's not great. It makes our dragons timid as well. Any living creatures who witness this terrible feat.
Oh, this... Nah.
Well, it's not a huge deal to us because we'll be on Song of Spell time, so the initiative isn't a big deal. It's going to lower our morale. But usually we're using that ability once enemies are already dead, because we need a corpse anyway. So, it's fine.
So, he can do that all day. No problem here. How many can we have? I think about 20 of the red ones, right? 20, yes. I forgot to cast something again.
No, it doesn't matter. We have to wait one more turn anyway for our last sacrifice. Although we'll be able to start working on the the Ruin Ward medal. It's not going to be relevant at all at this point, since we're not even using Jarls anymore, but still.
So, well, money is money for the taking.
You know what we should do? We should use the fire ability of the Red Dragon, so lower the number. 117 could still be annoying. He's killing our units for free.
Well, we,
Get the money with the emerald.
well, we have to end it now anyway because we're out of mana.
You're right. Yeah, okay. We'll pick up the gold and then we'll kill him. He could do the job. Yeah.
Fly, my crystal friend.
Although the Ice Dragon we're going to want to use less than the other units in terms of experience because we already used him earlier in the game, and he's at level 6.
So, 5 down here and 9 down there, but we're getting somewhere. I think we have reached our 1 hour mark of recording, so we're gonna stop it here and we'll see each other again next time when we try to get more bone dragons and more red dragons to fight our way into the lizard lands.
Sounds awesome.
Until then, I hope I will have Slick Rounder with us again as soon as possible. See you then. Bye.
Bye.